Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. In today's video we're going to take a look at two Sub-Zero down-filled 3-layer parkas. They both come from reputable manufacturers and they both carry a lifetime guarantee. The jacket on the left is the Bauer Superior Down Parka, and on the right we have the Western Mountaineering Ion Parka. Now I selected these two parkas to compare because they're relatively similar in function. They both have a similar thickness of loft, they both have waterproof, windproof outer shells, and they both have a down-filled hood. So the Bauer parka has got a faux fur ruff around the hood. And it also measures about 6 inches longer than the Western Mountaineering. So this is a full-length parka, whereas the Western Mountaineering parka is more a waist or a little below belt line length parka. But other than that, they're relatively similar parkas. Now here's the kicker. This Bauer parka you can pick up for about $250. This Western Mountaineering Ion Parka, it's $750 all day long. So the main purpose of this video is to dive into why this parka costs 3 times as much as this parka. So the Bauer parka utilizes 650 cubic inch per ounce fill power goose down. The Western Mountaineering parka uses 850 plus cubic inch per ounce fill power goose down. So much higher fill power on the Western Mountaineering. However, the Western Mountaineering has 8 ounces of down in it. The Bauer has over 12 ounces of down in it. They're making up for the fact that they're not using a high fill power down by simply putting more down in it. The interior fabric on the Bauer is a very heavy fabric. I can't say for sure, but I would estimate this to be like a 40 to 60 denier fabric. It's very, very heavy. And on the Western Mountaineering parka, you have a very light fabric. It's much lighter, much lighter. It feels to be maybe on the lines of like 1.2 ounce per square yard, maybe like a 9 to 12 denier fabric. Now, when we look at extra features, the Bauer parka has got an interior pocket, so on the Western Mountaineering you also have a zippered pocket on the inside, which is comparable to the Bauer. They both have an adjustable waistband, and you can see here that the Bauer parka is longer than the Western Mountaineering. So on the outside there's a bigger difference in these parkas. There's a covered zipper on both the left and right side at the chest area. They got front cargo pockets. The Velcro on this jacket is insanely tough. So you got a front cargo pocket and a side hand warmer pocket. There's no down insulation here, just to let you know. I'm starting to sweat in here. I got 3 lights on me. It's 100 degrees outside, and here I am talking about winter parkas. But if you're into outdoor winter activities like I am, August is the time to get ready. Okay, in the Western Mountaineering parka, there are no pockets up here. No chest pockets on the Ion parka. It does, however, have zippered pockets on the side. No top cargo pocket, but the inside pocket has down fill right here, whereas the Bauer doesn't have any fill there, so that'd be awful nice to warm your hands up. Now the outer shell material on the Eddie Bauer parka is called Weather Edge. It also has their Storm Repel Pro DWR finish. The water repellency of this parka is 5,000 millimeters of hydrostatic head. On the Western Mountaineering, they put Gore Windstopper outer shell fabric on here. This fabric is also windproof, but it's waterproof to 20,000 millimeters of hydrostatic head. This is going to be a lot more waterproof. The 5,000K on the Eddie Bauer is plenty for me. The wetness I usually experience is in the form of snow, occasionally sleet or hail. This jacket is minimal in the features in that it's only got 2 hand warmer pockets down at the bottom and 1 cargo pocket on the inside. So you can see it's a shorter length parka than the Eddie Bauer. So when you zip up the Western Mountaineering, you've got this small little down-filled draft tube here with spots of Velcro on there. And this parka has a bill, much like a cap would have a bill or a raincoat. Once again, this is all waterproof Gore Windstopper. Whereas on the Eddie Bauer, you've got a really rugged storm flap here with real tough Velcro, but there's no insulation in that like there is in the Western Mountaineering Ion Parka with that down-filled draft tube that runs along the zipper. It's also much easier to deal with that Velcro. This Velcro here is just kind of a pain in the butt to deal with, especially if you got gloves on. So really where that extra $500 goes is in the materials that are so lightweight that it can make this jacket weigh 25 ounces and this jacket weigh 4.5 pounds. So the Western Mountaineering Parka is 3 times as light as the Eddie Bauer Parka. It's also 3 times more expensive. That's what you get for your extra money. Really, this is made for mountaineering, where you gotta move light and fast and every gram counts. This jacket you're not gonna wanna take up an 8,000K mountain. It's too heavy. But for my applications, it's great. But as you can see here, the Eddie Bauer is just a much bigger parka. But fortunately for a lot of us, we don't need that extra lightweight. You know, if you're snowmobiling or general winter camping like I do, this parka is great. It's only going to cost you $250. But if you got the coin and you want something light that's going to keep you warm and double-digit negatives, you can go with this Western Mountaineering Ion Parka. So, yeah. So my son bought a medium in this parka, and I know you can't see the bottom, but it's running just about a couple inches below my belt line here. Feels pretty good. A little small for me across the shoulders and back. Very light. And the first thing I noticed when I put it on was these arms. I've got a lot of downfill in them. Yeah, the arms in that parka are really puffy. And the other thing I noticed is that lightweight is amazing. Similar to sleeping in a Western Mountaineering sleeping bag, they're just super thick and plush and lightweight. So the Eddie Bauer Superior Down Parka. So I ordered the large. I've had that was about 5 years ago. I've since lost about 20 pounds. And unfortunately, a lot of it was muscle. But, so nowadays, this is a little large on me. I might be able to go with the medium, but I'm happy that I have the large. I'm sorry you can't see it, but these are the cargo pockets, and it extends down another 8 inches from there. So this comes about mid-thigh on me. And like I say, it's a large, and I'm right at that border of medium and large. But this is a full length, and that's all I tried to demonstrate there. Also, I forgot to point out that on the Eddie Bauer, you've got a Velcro cuff, and you also have an interior elastic knitted cuff, which is real nice. And looking at the Western Mountaineering also has a Velcro cuff, but it has no inside knitted cuff. It's elastic a little bit, but you don't have the added weather sealing of the knitted cuff that's inside here. So the point of the video was to showcase what 3 times the money will buy you in high-end. Also, this is mass-produced in a factory overseas. This is handmade by craftsmen in California. Big difference in my book. But not everything I own can be the very best. I'm very happy with this Eddie Bauer Superior Down Parka. I've shoveled snow in 15 below with nothing but a t-shirt on and had to unzip it a little bit because it is one smoking hot warm coat. But it's heavy. This here, lightweight, keep you really warm. And I gotta tell you, as I feel these parkas, the insulation in the arms on the Western Mountaineering is crazy thick. The insulation in the arms of the Eddie Bauer, this isn't as thick. These are massively thick in the arms, which is great because when you're climbing, you are moving your arms and you need that. You're not like this sitting around camp. If you want to stay warm and still get an awesome Sub-Zero parka, take a look at this Eddie Bauer Superior Down Parka. If you want to step it up and you want the lightest, warmest thing possible, pick yourself up a Western Mountaineering Ion Parka. So, if it's time to upgrade your winter parka situation, here's a couple options for you. One being much more budget friendly than the other, but one really epitomizing the best that you can buy. You can get something good, or you can spend a lot of money to get something a little better. In this case, it's weight. Man, this thing is feather light. I mean, it only weighs 1.5 pounds plus an ounce. This thing here, nothing feather light about it. It's a coat. It's bulky, heavy. I generally don't do a lot of tromping around in this. It's for hanging around camp in the wintertime, sitting in my chair. This will keep me as warm as I need to be. Throw on some down pants and some down boots. I'm rocking. So if you like this little review and comparison of these two awesome Sub-Zero parkas, please click like and subscribe to my channel. I'd appreciate that. I'll keep bringing you more videos like this. And as soon as it gets cold out, we're going camping. So until then, stay safe out there and have fun.